back. And let me start by asking you what you think of the assertion by the former secretary to the government, Boss Mustafa, that Bola Tinubu was not responsible for making Muhammadu Buhari president of Nigeria in 2015. Is that something that you've given some thought to?
Let me say, I was there, I was at the event. Boss Mustafa did not say it that way. He didn't say it that way. What he was saying was that the whole issue about the alliance, or the merger at that time, that the ACN, which was the principal part of the alliance, it has 6 governors at that time. The CPC of President Buhari only had 1 governor. And then the ANPP was part of the merger, I think with 3 or 4 governors. And then the APGA, represented by Okorosha, was also part of the alliance. You see, the ACN, as ACN, from 2011, they had seen a possibility that if all these forces come together, they could win the presidency. Buhari was returning, in 2003 election, he returned 12 million votes. In 2007, when votes were repressed all over the country by Obasanjo's INEC, Buhari returned 6 million. But in 2011, he made another 12 million votes. So it was clear. In fact, ACN then started talking to Buhari in 2011, before that 2011 election. But Buhari did not listen. He thought he could go it all alone. He went into that election and he failed. So after that election, then they reopened talks. So you see, you cannot win this thing alone. You needed some kind of alliance. And what people twisted what Boss Mustafa said. It was clear to ACN, a very strategic arm of that alliance, that without support, without additional support, there was no way Buhari could have won an election. Yeah, I was getting 12 million votes. If we put all 19 states in the north together, 12 million votes. But in the south, Buhari was nowhere. Buhari needed...
And you need that spread.
You need that spread.
Yeah.
ACN had 6 states. 6 states. So if you look at the result of that election, he got the votes they needed in those 6 states. They may not be in millions.
But they were strategic.
They were important votes.
Right,
they
strategic.
Gave him, he won in all those 6 states, and he got more than 25%. So at the end of the day, he won in about 25 states, more than the constitutional requirement of 24 states. So that was how he won. And you see, people were just turning what Boss Mustafa said very mischievously. Buhari himself, as president, even out of office, he never forgot the help that Bola Tinubu rendered to him. He never forgot it because he knew that without that alliance, without Bola Tinubu being in the picture, there was no way he could have been president. There was no way. It was so clear.
Right.
So all these things people are talking about, turning things, twisting things, they're just merely mischievous. Without Bola Tinubu, there was no way we would have had a Buhari presidency in Nigeria.
Right. Well, let's